Welcome to Motogp Mac. In today's video, we're going to talk about Pecco Bagnaglia's comments after his amazing weekend at the Japanese Grand Prix at Motogp. Now, speaking after Sunday's race, Pecco said, "Honestly, I am just a rider and I'm just here to push. Sometimes when I push, I'm 20th, and sometimes when I push, I win. It's not only a matter of me, though. We tested different things in Misano, different things that we'd already tried before. But we never really had a chance to test them properly through the season." He was then asked if he had already tested these parts before, and he said, "Yes, this year we had them in Malaysia and Thailand, but we removed it because Thailand, honestly, it was a useless test for me. I was very slow, and I didn't have a chance to test anything properly. The first true test of this one was in Misano, so I was able to test different things. This weekend, I was riding my bike and not fighting with my bike. It was a lot easier for me to brake hard, to enter the corners faster, without having too much movement on the front of the bike, not much locking, and not much understeer. So for me, it was just better. And in a track like this, if I didn't find a way in the Misano test, it would have been another weekend like Barcelona. Because Barcelona, it's a track without grip, and my difficulties have been a disaster. So this track could have been the same. I saw the light in Misano. I've only finished first in FP1 3 times in my career, I think. Then, all the weekend went perfectly. After qualifying, I understood it was possible for me to win. Maybe in the next Grand Prix, I will be back down in 20th position. But now, I just want to enjoy the moment. Also, I want to say a huge congratulations to Mark, who has been super deserving of this title. He's been unbeatable so far this season, and I want to see if I can fight with him over the next 5 races." So for me, it's a bit of one of those weird moments. Pecco tried these parts in Malaysia and Thailand at the start of the season, but threw them away and never came back to them again. And I really, really, really would love to know what it is. I definitely think Pecco has been told shut up and don't tell people what it is. But my understanding is that he has the feeling of the GP24 back. And I think it's what I mean by that is the early version, because we know in the later version of the GP24 he did lose that feeling. So it is going to be very interesting. Mark has access and uses some of the parts that Pecco is using, but not all of the parts that Pecco is using. So it is definitely going to be interesting to see over the course of the next 5 race weekends, what can Pecco do? Where will Pecco be? One thing I can say for sure, now that Mark has the championship sewn away and done, Mark still wants to win races, and Mark is going to go hell bent to make sure that he has a complete domination of the season. Can Pecco fight back? When you look at what Pecco did, and for me, the amazing thing of Pecco this weekend was he won a sprint. You know, he hasn't been anywhere near it. And he genuinely won the sprint on pace. It wasn't because others underperformed. It wasn't because others were running wide. It was because he had the pace. Was he lucky with the smoking? Yes. But saying that in the main race, you know, he held it out, managed the race perfectly. And it was good to see him come back. There is a lot of people out there, conspiracy theories, thinking that Ducati fucked Pecco up in favor of Mark, which I don't believe. I genuinely don't believe. But I think it is an interesting thing that all of a sudden Pecco found something, which, if you were a conspiracy theorist, maybe you can see where they're going. But I really genuinely don't think it is anything like that. However, I am looking forward to the rest of the season to see, can these two give us the fight that we were hoping for majority of the season. Yes, the championship is over. It is a race now for second place. Alex has been underperforming. You know, can Pecco finish second now and at least retain where he is, or is he going to mess it up and finish third in the championship. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What did you think of Pecco Bagnaia's race weekend? And also, what do you think Ducati has actually changed on that bike? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.